Okay.
Right. Swap with Bomber. He's taller than you.
So I give you a head between those two.
Okay.
Apparently.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, shoulder to shoulder. Thank you.
He's
touching me. Yes.
Somebody kindly gave me a donation. Okay. My name's Tim Bowers, and this is something that I started approximately 3 years ago to raise awareness of veterans, PTSD, and the problems that go with it. Today we've got the honour of having Michael Crandon, our local member, here today, and also we've got the guys that have helped me get to the boat at this stage. We've got some fantastic companies that have helped us with the boat, and also a lot of the guys that actually come down and give me a hand doing the boat repairs and painting and so forth. So I'd like to hand over to Michael, because what we're here today to do is officially change the name of the boat from SV Navy Days to SV Battle Scars, relating to veterans' mental and physical injuries.
Well, Tim, I think you've said it all, mate. I really do appreciate the invitation to come down here. Obviously, it's been a lot of blood, sweat and tears gone into this so far, and these guys have come online in the last several months, as I understand it. To see where it's at now compared to what it was just a couple of years ago when you were telling me about what your dream was, it's fantastic. From my own perspective, I come from a family with a long line of Navy personnel. My oldest brother did 9 years, and I've got two younger brothers that have both done more than 20 years. In fact, I better say 21 years, otherwise I'll get upset with me if they see this. But each of them have done 21 years each. All three of those brothers suffer from PTSD. And I appreciate, having lived with them on holidays and what have you, exactly what that means as far as the impact that PTSD has had on them. And I think this is a testament to what you wanted to put together for these guys and others that are going to benefit from this going forward from here, is just absolutely wonderful. It's going to be changing lives going forward from here, and making a difference to a whole bunch of blokes that have been suffering the way you've been suffering as well. So, mate, like I said, absolute pleasure to be here. Really appreciate the invitation, and Navy Days has become
Battle Scars.
Battle Scars.
Yep, thanks very much.
Congratulations on where you're at today.
Thank you very much. I'd like to, some of my mates here that I never served with actually on time on the ship, but shipmates are always shipmates. We don't have to. We're always brothers in arms. Three of the guys here with me, Ross and the two Rays, they all suffer from PTSD as well too, and maybe I can get Ray first to come up and have a few words and maybe just sort of say how you felt about joining the crew and helping out, Ray.
Well, since I joined the crew first,
Speak up a little bit, mate.
I'm only a short fella.
Yeah.
Use my chief's voice. When I first joined up here, I was very angry and unsociable, so to speak. But after coming down here a couple of times, I started to notice my wife had decreased her anxiety towards me, and things at home got better. And talking to these guys, it just brought back me to the day where I was a young, happy chappy. And nothing could be better than that, than to have people around you that know what you've been through and how you feel, and they can support you and get you back right on your feet. And for that, I'm very grateful. And this could not go as far as it has been without knowing that we have these fine people here donating their time and their equipment so that we can fulfil our dreams. And I would like to say a special thank you to them.
The second Ray, just reiterating what little Ray said, was
What's this?
coming together as a team. I know Army soldiers will say that, you know, to help each other, they'll go down in the foxhole with each other, and to help each other out, well, we go back onto the boat together, and that's what we do in the Navy, and it's working, and I encourage anyone that's out there that wants to give a day, half a day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just come and have a brew or whatever, have a chat. Please come along and help us. And again, thank you to our sponsors. Our sponsors are absolutely brilliant. Without them, we can't get this off the ground. There is no sinking fund for it. The floating fund doesn't exist either. It's all about goodwill and hard work. Thanks, guys.
I've been probably coming down on and off for about 6 months, and I don't think I've ever been diagnosed, so thanks for the diagnosis.
Yeah. You're certified.
Thanks very much. But this has helped me, certainly helped me better life. Certainly I get out of bed much happier than I have when I'm coming down here, and it's a mateship, and understand these guys have got our back as well, and the amount of work Tim has put in is just unbelievable. So if you can get on board, you can give us a hand, and we can get this in the water. We can have more mateship with many more like-minded people in the years to come. So cheers. Thanks, Michael, for turning up.
This is a good friend of mine, Dolly, and he's, from the get-go, he's been very supportive, and with Helen as well too, his partner. He's given me a lot of emotional support in his trust for me, and also he's helped me a lot with donations as well too. So he's always in my heart as a great friend, and he went through a lot in the Navy as well too, and he's got PTSD, and we're brothers in arms, and it's blokes like these and Dolly here that we're doing it for. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Tim. Just looking forward to doing my first ground on there.
Yeah, because he's in charge of design the galley, because he's a cook.
Good one, right?
He's a Navy cook. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the first meal on there.
Yep. And we're going to be calling it Dolly Galley. Okay. Now, Bogdan, do you want to say anything? This is my friend Bogdan. He's originally Canadian, and he was an electrical engineer for NASA. So we're very privileged to have such an intelligent, knowledgeable person, and he's a great mate, and he's a much better sailor than I am.
Well, just to say a couple of words. It's been a very nice journey, long journey still to do, but I think it's about all of us that we have a place we can come here, we can chill, we can give a hand to each other, see all the ugly faces, again and again, I think this is the coolest part of the project. So maybe we don't have a proper day when this boat will be on the water, but the journey is what it counts, and it gathers us together with one goal, that we help each other.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'd also like to just mention my 93-year-old mother's over there. Now, my mum, she was a survivor of World War II, and she said the Germans shoot at her. She said a whole bunch of stuff. And she, when my father passed away when I was 16, she had to look after, raise three not very well behaved young men. And luckily for her, I went into the Navy, and the other two ratbags, well, I won't say anything about them, but they've turned out all right as well too. But it's all thanks to my mother, who's my inspiration, and whenever I feel like giving up, she doesn't give up, and so she's the one that is a character reference for me to go off. And also, I'd like to thank my wife, Nauko, who's put up with a lot of meals and sleepovers and lots of lunches and dinners and stuff like that. She's been amazing, and I appreciate and love her so much. Thank you, darling. Nauko? Thank you. So she's bold. She's shy. Anyway, yeah, so thanks very much. Now, guys, would you guys like to have a chat? Say something?
Oh. Jump in there, but yes.
Introduce yourself.
Sorry, it's Wayne from Vetus Maxwell. So we've had pleasure in helping out with some of the equipment that's gone on board with bow thrusters and patches and a few of the things that fill the holes. It's certainly been an experience. I take my hat off to Tim and all the gang here, and to everyone else that's been involved, and other suppliers and sponsors. I know it means a heck of a lot to Tim and all the gang. And yeah, we look forward to continuing to be part of it and seeing it all come along.
Thank you.
Hi, Ken Thompson from a company called Navico, but we B&G sailing equipment, which we've jumped on board with. One of my customers, Ray from Southern Seas, another Ray, middle-sized Ray.
There's a lot of Rays around.
He's a tall Ray now.
Big Ray, I'm going.
But as our Canadian friend said a minute ago, to see the journey, I think that's probably the part that makes us happy to be involved. On the water and the sailing, I'm sure is going to be fantastic, but this part's what it's about and making new friends.
Journey, yeah. So,
We're
mate,
happy to
thanks
be
so
part
much,
of it.
and it's awesome having you guys, supply us with the best kit that's available in the world, and everything.
Didn't even pay him to say that.
No. But no, and to me it is. It's. You can ask anybody here how pedantic and anal I am about. Maybe not the right word to use around sailors, but anyway, about how pedantic I am about safety. So by stripping the whole boat back down to zero, and seeing what we got and where we start from, that gives me peace of mind knowing that everything's been covered. So we found a few little spots in the hull, and we found some leaking in the fuel tank. So we'll wait till the boats move down to the Gold Coast City Marina before we'll tackle those. And these guys will be here to guide us the right way and advise us on the right way to install the equipment and run it. Thanks very much. Cheers, mate. Another Ray.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Big Ray, or we're going Big Ray, I think.
Yeah.
Ray from Southern Seas Marine, but it's been a real pleasure to be part of your journey, and what you do as a team is really fantastic, and it's great to be part of that and making a difference. So yeah, as a company, we love to be on board and hope we can do as much as possible for you.
This guy's been fantastic. It's like I pester him so much, is that the right thing? Or I change my mind and everything, and he's always very cool with me. So
Which is hard.
yeah, well, it is for anyone. Ask my wife. So it's the kindness and the consideration that a lot of these people are showing me, and their faith in me. So that's why I'll never let these guys down. I'll never let these guys down, and I won't let myself down. So that's what I'm about, and that's what I want you out there to try to get some sort of encouragement, courage to get yourself and challenge yourself. It doesn't have to be a big project like that. It could do something with gardening or join a group or something like that. But take on a bigger challenge than you're actually comfortable with, and that'll actually encourage you to refocus any negative thoughts with the PTSD. And if you're getting down, go for a walk, go for a swim, do something, but involve yourself. So there's a lot of amazing people out there in the world. You've got to knock on a lot of doors and you get a lot of no's, and I still do every week, because I'm always writing to different companies every week. And it's guys like these guys here and these guys that help me here. They're the ones that keep me going. So I'm not doing it by myself. I've got a whole ship's worth of excellent crew behind me, taking this journey and voyage with me. So I'd like to thank all of them very much. I'd also like to read out. You can go back now. So I just want to read out the companies and the patrons that have helped sponsor us and support us. Gold Coast City Marina, Marine Mechanical Solutions, Transmarine Asia Pacific, Mantis Marine Texas USA, Asco Noble Paints, Lumark Fabrication, GCI Group Laser Cutting, Lacknam Paints, Kennard's Hire, Oxenford, Lisa Grant Solo Sailor, who you put me in touch with, and she donated a whole bunch of usable gear as well too from her boat. Marine Energy Systems, Ripforce Marines, Silent Wind Turbines in Portugal and Germany, Roadtech Marine, Marineware, Gasstrap Marines, Victron Energy, Repco, Rob McKenzie for all the excellent hard work he's done on the welding and on the boat. Thanks, Rob. Jack Online, S&H Spas, Kim Hume is an old shipmate of mine. He's come a few times. He's just come out with a big donation and really amazing. And because he's just a normal bloke, and I really appreciate it. Shark Bands for when we go diving and snorkeling. I'll try to keep as many of the crew that go into the water and hopefully get them back again as well too. But I also, last year I also went ahead and I redid my open water divers ticket, because the civilians don't recognise Navy qualifications, so I had to go and do my open water divers ticket. I did that because I want to be in the water with the guys all the time, whether they're diving or swimming or snorkeling. Just as a safety factor. Also, Ray Moxon is he's the sectional department head of state, Ray, Come out here. State emergency services, come here, please. So Ray's, he's our he's always got fantastic advice, and he's very qualified in workplace safety and first aid and so forth. So it's fantastic having Ray on board. Thanks, mate. You go back again now. Okay. So also marine trade supplies. They look after us with a lot of paint and stuff like that. Marine control systems, super cheap auto, trade tools, versatile crane hire, Echo Pilot, MDR surveys, all boat transport, JB Hi-Fi, Rainman water makers, MTA turbochargers, all fab marine window fabricators, B&G Marine, Vetus Maxwell, and also I want to thank very much Allmac trailers up in Rockhampton, I think they are. Yeah, Rockhampton. They donate a fantastic little outboard motor trailer, and they're a family business, and the lady's son, he serves in Townsville in the army, so good on him. So I hope I haven't missed anyone out. I probably have, but you know who you are, and also those people that got behind me, those veterans with donations and helping us out there. Hugely appreciated. I just want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and hopefully in the next possibly 3 to 4 months we'll hopefully get the boat in the water. We'll need more funds to get there, and I'll leave that up to the big fella upstairs to help us with that, and your good faith and trust in us. Thank you very much.
Well, it's to do with
Well, that off went very well. I'm very happy with that. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.